Hi guys, name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and today I just put more energy into the intro of this video than Akatsuki and Bandai decided to put into the Worldwide Celebration campaign. Yes, I said it, and I didn't even really have to say it. Listen, y'all have been speaking up a lot in my comment section, my mentions, on Dokkan's mentions. Bro, I saw that. I was like, yo, y'all be coming for the throat. Of course, the memes, everything. I've seen y'all everywhere talking about where is the content. And so today I want to make this video, one, because I do hear you. There's not a whole lot I can do other than put this video out, hope that they see it, and hope that they go, hang on, whoa, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's dive in. First off, y'all know the deal. Shout out to Dokkan Wiki. They absolutely are insane. They have so much stuff that they keep track of now. It's crazy. Like, we can actually, there's no trying to really calculate it up and figure it out and go look at a bunch of old videos and old posts on the Reddit and old posts on Twitter and all that. It's just right here if we want to know how many stones we had last time. You know, it's super sick. So shout out to everyone that runs the wiki. It's absolutely insane. But I did want to make this video for one, if we can just take a look for ourselves and just see, is there less content? I don't really need to do that because I'm pretty sure that we know that there is, and I don't want to go too far back, and I also don't want to be too unfair, right? So I really only have like part one of each of these celebrations pulled up because I don't think comparing it to an entire celebration is fair. But I also do want to state this as well. I don't think part two, there's almost nothing they could do for part two of the celebration that makes up for the lack of content in part one. Like, if you actually think part two is about to just lay the content out on the table like that, you're just being absolutely hopeful for something that is just not going to happen. Part two, I don't know, man. I truly don't know what they did here. I don't know if the pandemic affected some of the content they wanted to release, and so they put a priority obviously on the part that makes them money, which is the summons, which is the gacha content. I'm not sure, but when you actually take a look at it, the actual content, right, you know, missions and stuff, that's great, that's fine. The rewards are great. Like, actually the rewards have been pretty fantastic, right? Launches event is great. Doing this right here is cool, but this is almost like a substitute for a raid event in a way that we of course didn't get and probably won't get. And I'm not saying that this hasn't been nice in terms of, like, you know, all the stones and everything like that they've given us. It's just like the content. Like me, I'm a procrastinator. If you come over to my streams, people will be like, Nano, what are you doing? That's been out for a week. Why are you doing that now? Because I procrastinate. I'm really bad about it. It's just I don't know. I don't know, man. It's who I've been for forever. And so people will come over, like, content's been out for a week and a half, like, Nano, what? You haven't done that yet? Like, no, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not. All right, I'm gonna get it done because I want it done. I want those characters. I want, you know, everything farmed up. But as far as, like, you know, being on top of stuff, I'm usually pretty bad about it. But the whole point I'm saying this is the fact that your boy Nano right now is caught up on everything. I got all the characters farmed. I got all the characters awakened. Like, I'm done. And so the fact that, you know, I know the event's been going on for what, a week and a couple days, but still the fact that I'm already caught up and good to go is pretty ridiculous. So far, the first real new content, I guess if we count it, we got 2 Dokkan event stages. So we will count those. So 2 Dokkan event stages, a new story event. We did get this limited Sand Glutton, but you run that, you get some meat, and you call it a day. You know what I mean? So we did get a new boss rush. So 5 new things thus far. And ultimate clash. And I guess, to be fair, because I know some of you will correct me as well, let's look at this because we did get stuff from the countdown. I'm not going to count that. That's not really a new stage. So we did get a new stage of explosive chain battle, essentially. So that would be 7 new things and a new stage of infinite Dragon Ball history. So 8 new pieces of content going into this celebration. No new EZA or anything like that. Well, they are going to do that in part 2. We know that. We know that the units you farmed up from the Kid Buu event are going to awaken. The Hercule and the Goku are both going to awaken. So we do know that, and I think they even mentioned they would get Extreme Z Awakens, which will probably be from an EZ battle. Wishful thinking that the old school intelligence Vegeta and STR Spirit Bomb Goku get Extreme Z Awakens, but we'll have to wait and see. So here's year 5, part 1, which they broke down into 3 parts. All right, so that's how we're going to compare it. And this year also was touted as pretty lackluster on the content. So let's count the going into, do we count the world tournament? I'm gonna count it because I guess technically the world tournament would be content. So we're looking to beat, at least match or beat 8 pieces of content. So there's one thing right there. They didn't add any new SBRs. They didn't add any of that. Nope, nothing. All right. Okay, so one thing from the countdown here. I'm just trying to be as fair as possible. All right, so that's 2 pieces of content. So we're now up to 3. We got a new boss rush, 4. We got a new infinite Dragon Ball history, 5. Do I count the training level? It is technically new content. All right, so 6. We got a new story mode, which gave us an extreme Z Awakenable LR. So we're at 7 with the Zero Mortals plan. We got the Sand Trio, which is 8. And then because I did count the meat stage from this current celebration, I feel like I've got to still count this one. So that would be 9. Virtual Dokkan would be 10. All right, let's keep going. All right, so 10 items. So 2 more than this current celebration at the same sort of stage. Plus, again, they did year 5 so weird because they split it out between 3 parts instead of the typical 2 that they've done in the past. It's also worth noting, I am aware of link levels and link levels being a thing, but they're just a new mechanic that will be there for every celebration moving forward. It's just something you're going to continue to work on. So I guess they are kind of content, but not in the sense that I'm looking at here, and not in the sense that I feel like they're just constrained to this worldwide celebration. That's why I'm not necessarily counting them. But as of right now, 8 events for worldwide. Year 5 only had 10 up to the same point, so it's not like crazy behind. So 300 mil countdown had Androids in Action, Mysterious Monster Cell. So we're at 2. Hercules Worldwide Tile Breaking Contest. I thought this one was actually pretty cool, so I'm definitely counting that. So 3, 4, 5 for the actual Dokkan events. The Ultimate Confrontation Cell Games puts us at 6. I'm gonna count the Chamber of Spirit Time because, again, it's kind of one of those weird things, but you do still do it. I don't know. We'll count it for now, but 7. Ooh, new stages of SBR. That's huge. So that is really more than just a one thing, right? Because that's like 10 whole new stages of content that has replayability. And if you don't replay it, it's 10 stages to do stuff. That's plus a new unit. That's pretty big. That's a really big one, actually. But anyways, so that would be 8, however you want to look at it. New stages of a Dokkan Rush, so that's 9. Sorry, Boss Rush. New Virtual Dokkan, so 10. All right, so 10 things from 300 mil. So year 5 batting 10, 300 batting 10, worldwide batting 8. And again, 300 mil with SBR, pretty massive. And year 4, the last thing we're taking a look at here today. Let's see. Heroes Legacy was already a thing. All right. So World Tournament is one thing. I will say something year 4 did that I really liked was the the Shadow Dragon stuff. And so collecting the Dragon Balls and summoning Smoke Shenron was really, really cool. All right, so one thing coming into the actual anniversary. We'll count this. So that's 2 things. Gyro's 3. Easy A for Goku Jr. would be 4. New Boss Rush is 5. The dual stages would put us at 7. Okay, so 7 things. Okay, year 4. Wait, what? Year 4 was... Man, yeah, year 4 didn't have a whole lot happening. Hang on. And then also I guess we could kind of count that, but even if we did count that stage, it still only puts year 4 at like 8 things. Is nostalgia a factor here? Because I remember thinking about year 4 and like, man, I really liked year 4. But looking at year 4, they did some cool stuff though. They did have the raid battle and stuff like that. You know, and how you like got to it was really cool as well. Maybe it was part 2 that really carried year 4. Is that what it was? I remember really enjoying this, but yeah, dude, in terms of content, year 4 had about equal to what the Worldwide Celebration has right now. Minus it did have an Easy A, whereas Worldwide Celebration doesn't have one yet. Anyways, I know there's other celebrations that do happen, but I just want to take a look at the major ones, which the major ones that happen each year really are the yearly and the download ones. So that would, you know, and we went back and we looked at the last essentially 3 previous to this. And I guess Worldwide isn't as lacking as it seemed at first, but there is still something off about it, and I don't know what it is. But if you guys do, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. However, that was today's video. Again, a shout out to the Dokkan Wiki. Of course, you're new here, consider subscribing. If you enjoyed the video, consider that like button. I just want to talk about this. So many people talking about it. So many people, you know, just all these things. So I just wanted to chime in as well. Yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Keep on keeping an eye on Nanogenix off, and I'll see you all in the next video, I guess.